Mathematics can be and must be a great method in spirituality. Words you can misuse and play with. Numbers, they are relatively tougher nuts to crack. You can come and tell me, Acharya ji, I work so hard. Now you have used words to mislead me. Once I ask you, show me the numbers. How long have you worked and on what? And what was the quality of that work? Express that too in numbers. Then you find the door knocking. The lies are being caught. The layers are being removed. It's not that the ego cannot appropriate numbers. Obviously, man can use all kinds of data and statistics too. To serve his own limited interest and further his deep lies. But it is relatively difficult to fudge numbers. Words, they are our playthings. Oh, I love you so much. How much? No, so much is nebulous. I don't want this dubious business. Tell me how much. Okay, I'll give you 5 scenarios. What would you do in each of this scenario? Now you are trying to talk facts. Love you so much is very deceptive. One of the earliest examples of this I get in the story of the author of Ramayana. Who? Valmiki. And in the early days of his career, he was an accomplished robber. So he used to do what his profession demanded of him. Loot people, chase them, chop off their heads, and all these things. Professional requirements. One day, it just arises in him to check a few facts. So he goes to his wife, and I don't know, maybe the kids were also there, maybe some other family members were also there. But the wife was surely there. That's part of the folklore. And he says, some quick fact checks, please. Now the wife is alerted. I love you so much, darling. What would you like to have? Should I bring you some freshly cooked deer? The one you have just brought hunted? No. A few quick questions. When I'll get the punishment for all my crimes, my sins, would you bear along with me? It was such a pleasant day, darling. Let's go out and roam about. And by the way, just to celebrate the day, we can release that fellow, that Seth, who is lying with his limbs tied in that adjoining room. He has been grunting the entire day. To celebrate this day, let's release a few of these prisoners. He says, no, Nothing doing. You answer my question. When I'll go to hell, will you come along? And wife tries to evade the question in 42 ways. I'm adding to the folklore. Folklores are meant to be relished this way. This and that, Let's take the next flight to Maldives, maybe something like that. He says, no, just one thing. Will you come with me when I have to pay for my sins? I do all this not only for myself but also for you. I do all this not only for myself, also for you. Will you be with me when I pay for what I'm doing? And he's a ferocious man. And the 42nd time he roars right into the wife's face. Will you come with me? The wife is now trembling and she has no way to avoid a direct answer. And she says, no. And the door opens. The door just opens. And what is outside the door? A great blankness with no certainty, no comfort. There is no world outside the door. His entire world was in the illusory space. And with the wife's response, with the sudden shock of the fact, the door has just flung open. And once Valmiki has seen what is outside, he cannot return. He cannot return. Check facts. Have deep discussions. Go for numbers. And if there is something that cannot be in numbers, that is not numerical, then ask for direct answers. Test, and test. And before you test others, ensure that you are testing yourself as well. Are you getting it? That is what is meant by living in the present. Living in the present simply means stop living in illusions. Stop living in illusions. Check the facts. And I hope I haven't brought you to think that facts are the truth. Facts are not the truth, but still they are great enablers. They help you break away from illusions. And that is no small thing. If you have broken away from illusions, truth is just a little bit of grace away.